Imagine a substance so powerful it has survived for over 2,000 years, a material so revolutionary that even today, with all our modern technology, we can't recreate it. This is the story of Roman concrete, the lost secret that changed the world forever. What you're seeing now is the Pantheon in Rome. Its majestic dome, with an impressive diameter of 43 meters, has remained intact for almost 2 millennia. No steel reinforcement, no modern technology, just pure concrete. Now, look at this modern building, built just 50 years ago and already showing cracks. Seems like a paradox, doesn't it? How did an ancient civilization manage to create something more durable than our modern constructions? The answer to this question isn't just fascinating, it could revolutionize the future of civil construction. But before you think this is just another video about ancient history, let me tell you something that will surprise you. Scientists have discovered that Roman concrete doesn't just last longer, it gets stronger over time. It's as if it were a living material, strengthening with each passing year. And the most incredible part, the secret lies in something we find in practically any volcano. To understand how we arrived at this revolutionary invention, we need to go back in time. And when I say back, I mean way back. Picture this. We're in ancient Egypt, the pyramids are being built, and the Egyptians are already using a kind of primitive glue to join the stones, a mixture of gypsum that, for its time, was revolutionary. But the Egyptians weren't the only ones. The Greeks, they discovered that burning limestone created a white powder, lime, that when mixed with water, hardened like stone. Impressive, isn't it? Now, here comes the interesting part. The Phoenicians, those Mediterranean seafarers, made an accidental discovery that would change everything. They realized that mixing lime with volcanic ash created something much stronger than any known material at the time. But it was the Romans who transformed this discovery into something revolutionary. Imagine the scene 3rd century BC. Rome is growing rapidly, and builders need a material that allows them to construct ever larger and more impressive structures. That's where our protagonist enters, pozzolana, a special volcanic ash found near a small town called Pozzuoli in the Bay of Naples. When Roman builders mixed this ash with lime, something happened that no one expected. The material didn't just harden, it got stronger over time, and even more incredible, it would harden even underwater. Just think about the revolution this represented. For the first time in history, humans could build durable underwater structures, ports that would withstand centuries of waves and tides, aqueducts that would cross entire valleys, domes that seemed to defy gravity. Now that we know where it came from, let's unravel the secret of this magical mixture. What makes Roman concrete so special? First, we have lime. Seems simple, but the Romans produced it in a special way, burning limestone at extremely high temperatures. The result? A white powder they called quicklime. But the real secret ingredient? Pozzolana. This volcanic ash, rich in silica and alumina, was the key component that made all the difference. And here's the trick. When they mixed lime with pozzolana and water, something almost magical happened. The molecules began to dance, forming complex crystalline structures that grew stronger over time. Just imagine, while our modern concrete reaches its maximum strength in about a month, Roman concrete continued to strengthen for years, decades, even centuries. But wait, there's more. The Romans didn't stop there. They added aggregates, stones, gravel, even ceramic shards, creating a material that was both lightweight and incredibly strong. And the most incredible part? They adjusted the recipe depending on what they were building. An aqueduct, more pozzolana to resist water, a road, different aggregates to support the weight of war chariots. It's as if the Romans hadn't just created a type of concrete, but an entire system of adaptable and durable construction. Something that frankly makes our modern concrete seem almost primitive in comparison. Now that we know the secret, let's see what the Romans did with it. Prepare yourselves, because this will leave you speechless. First, the Pantheon. This majestic dome we see here isn't just beautiful, it's a masterpiece of engineering. At 43 meters in diameter, it's still the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world. Think about it, built almost 2,000 years ago and still unmatched. But Roman genius didn't stop there. Look at these aqueducts, structures that extend for kilometers, crossing valleys and mountains, bringing fresh water to distant cities. Some of them are still in use today. Yes, you heard right, still functional, after 2 millennia. And what about Roman ports? Here's something that will surprise you. Submerged structures that have withstood 2,000 years of waves, currents, and salt erosion. While our modern maritime structures begin to deteriorate in decades, the Roman ones remain firm and strong. But perhaps the most impressive application is something we pass by unnoticed: everyday Roman roads. Some of these roads are still used today, after supporting 2 millennia of traffic, from the weight of Roman legions to modern cars. Think about this for a moment. We're talking about infrastructure that survived the fall of empires, countless wars, climate changes, and it's still here to tell the story. It's as if the Romans hadn't just built structures. They built legacies that defy time itself. Now you must be wondering, if Roman concrete is so incredible, why don't we use it today? Well, here's the plot twist of this story. We don't know how. That's right. With all our modern technology, supercomputers, advanced microscopes, we still can't perfectly replicate Roman concrete. Scientists around the world are racking their brains trying to unravel this ancient mystery. They analyze tiny samples from ancient structures, trying to decipher the exact recipe. And what they've discovered is fascinating. Roman concrete doesn't just last longer, it heals itself. Small cracks that would normally weaken modern concrete are filled with new crystals in Roman concrete, making it stronger over time. But the real challenge lies in the pozzolana. The exact composition of volcanic ash used by the Romans varies depending on its origin. And it seems the ancient builders had a deep understanding of how to select and mix different types to achieve the desired results. It's as if the Romans had an intuitive knowledge that we've lost over the centuries. A humble reminder that sometimes progress isn't a straight line, and we can learn a lot by looking to the past. So what can we learn from this millennial story? Roman concrete isn't just a historical curiosity, it's a challenge to rethink how we build our world. Imagine a future where our buildings strengthen over time instead of degrading, where our roads and bridges last centuries, not decades, where we build not just for ourselves but for generations that will come thousands of years from now. The secret of Roman concrete reminds us that true innovation often lies in looking at the past with new eyes. That nature, with its volcanoes and minerals, still has much to teach us. And who knows, perhaps the future of sustainable construction lies hidden in a 2,000-year-old recipe, waiting to be rediscovered. And what do you think? Could Roman concrete revolutionize modern construction? Leave your opinion in the comments. If you were as fascinated as I was by this story, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. We have many more secrets from history to uncover together. And hey, next time you pass by an ancient building, take a moment to appreciate it. You might be looking at a mystery that challenges even our modern science. Until the next video, where we'll continue to unravel the secrets of the past to build a better future.